life is all about friendships and relationships, and Dick Elliott built those.
Let me begin with golf. When you sit in a golf cart 37 years on Sunday afternoon, you learn a lot about a person. Many times on the golf course, he would get a call on his cell phone while we were playing from a constituent. And he would take the time, would stop, and he would take the time to talk to that person. This is what he did. He was interested in the people in his district, and he wanted to help them, and he did help them.
I understand his mother realized that Dick was very smart and had some capabilities, probably beyond what he was doing in school. So she ordered a set of encyclopedias. And the story is that he would drive the tractor, and then he would find a tree and he would stop and read his encyclopedias. So he was always interested in education.
Most of the time when I went to the House and Senate, it was not a lot. But when I did go, I always liked to sit up in the balcony and just watch him, see what he was doing, watch him read the legislation.
He read the bills. He knew what was in them. And some of the senators say that they would go to him and say, well, Senator Elliott, I know you've read it. What's in that bill? How do we need to vote? I can just remember one of his favorite slogans was always, well, let's just pull up a chair and talk. And with that conversation, he was a great listener, and he tried to fulfill any needs that they had.
He showed me how to treat people, and how to deal with people, and how to show everybody respect.
When he first went to Columbia, they could stay in their office all night, so he would stay and work, and then the last probably 15 years or so, they had to be out of the building by 11 o'clock. So I've been up there with him before when the security would come by and say, okay, Senator Elliott, you have 10 more minutes to get out of the building.
Well, without a doubt, he was notorious for being the last one out of the building. And he would read, and he would write, and he would dictate letters galore. That's when he got his constituent work done.
His focus was on building infrastructure for our community, which the university, of course, it was critical to get state funding to separate from the University of South Carolina, stand on its own 2 feet.
He saw the vision of what the community wanted for coastal Carolina, which was an independent public institution that could provide education for its citizens, not only for this area, but for outside of the area.
Very instrumental in the creation of coastal Carolina and supporting it for all of its infrastructure needs, and working in the background, Senate Finance, House Ways and Means, to get the necessary funding that has allowed the university to grow and become so effective.
Around May 14th, when Carol Kimball came to coastal Carolina to sign the bill, Dad was there, and again, was very proud of that moment.
That's one of the great early memories of what our delegation working together with Dick's leadership, knowing a lot on how to do these things, was able to get for us.
Senator, you have made your state proud. You have made your family proud. You have made this chamber proud. And it is with great humility and great respect that I give you the state's highest civilian honor. It says, in grateful recognition of your contributions and friendship to the state of South Carolina and her people, I do hereby confer upon you, Dick Elliott, the Order of the Palmetto.
If they needed him, he was there. And in the last month or so, since we have actually lost him, so many people have stopped me and said, I want to tell you how he helped me.
He really was my hero. I respected him greatly. And behind the scenes, I saw how hard he worked for other people. And he gave up a lot, and he didn't ask for anything in return. He just wanted to make people happy, and that's what he tried to do.
Dick never looked for recognition. He wasn't one to take the bows. He was always working in the background, always getting things done. I would say Dick would probably be embarrassed that he's being recognized. Very humble man. I know his family's very, very proud.
He has had the right mix of tact and persistence, forcefulness, but also a civility about him that I think makes this honor perfect for him. Speaks well of his legacy, but also for what he's done and what Coastal Carolina meant to him.
I really appreciate the university having thought that much of him and his service and how they felt that he helped the university through the years to honor him in this way.
But as his son, and on behalf of our family, it's truly a great honor for him to be recognized for his years of service, for what little role he may have played in the growth of our great university, Coastal Carolina. And I know he's looking down on us at this time and very proud of our university, our board, our founders, and the students at Coastal Carolina.